Fuck out of here, fool.
This is where you come to be locked in a conversation. Facts, news, opinions, debating on all the latest. Won't say that we the best, just mention us with the greatest. Even words you heard before gon' sound better when we say it. Got my ear to the streets, but my eye to the sky. I look up at the clouds, I'm thankful to be alive. Every day's a special guest, I'm thankful that it arrived. I've been blessed by the best, if you know him, you know the vibes. I've been out here chillin' with my co G Dylan, who got his own opinions. I let him tell you what is it. Out here kicking more for less, and you don't really wanna miss it. So subscribe to the channel, leave a like with every visit is 10.
All right. Welcome back to the 1011 Showcast. Merry Christmas to everybody. We're back at you once again. You know, me and G Dylan. What's happening, G Dylan?
Merry Christmas, man.
You know,
same old same.
You know, my co-host G Dylan. I'm your host DJ 1011. You know, it's Christmas, man. Messing up and shit. I'm probably off the eggnog, but you know, we got our man right here, Frosty. Sitting between me and G Dylan. This is skinny Frosty, though. That motherfucker gotta eat. He got the bomb on the snowman.
Yeah, he need to do it. He needs to do an extra leg workout.
Bomb on the snowman needs some Pilates or something.
Man, he's tight over there on it.
But no, man, Merry Christmas, man. We made it out. This year flew by, didn't it, man?
Yes, it did.
Man, I got my Santa Claus hat on. You know, I ain't got no gifts for nobody and shit. I got a bunch of hugs. Tell me what kind of hug you want or something, G Dylan. Pause, but you know what I'm saying? Because that's all I got for people.
I don't need that.
Okay. I ain't want to give it to you either. I'm just saying.
Look, you know, me and Christmas got a kind of odd relationship.
You and Christmas, man? You ain't the Christmas guy?
Not really, man.
G Dylan said he ain't the Christmas guy.
I can't say that I ever had any bad experiences. But,
I mean...
you know, I don't give a shit about Christmas.
I mean, I just love the family festivities and food when Thanksgiving and Christmas come.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. That's the main thing I be looking for. I mean, I don't think too many once you get where you become Santa Claus for real. I don't think people really too be canned about it. You become Santa Claus, you just coming out of pocket and you ain't getting too much. I don't think you'd be a big fan of that. I think there's a lot of people can attest to that.
Yeah, that was always the thing. My family, my immediate family is fairly small, but our Christmas stuff, we used to have like a lot of extended people, friends and friends of different people come. So it'd be, 25, 30 people sometimes.
Yeah.
So it'd be a lot, man. It'd be a lot of fun. And, we used to do stuff, a lot of music. And we used to have a big grab bag, so whoever wanted to be involved in that would bring a gift. And it was kind of an odd type of grab bag. So everybody would get a number. Everybody who brought a gift would get a number. And if you got one, that means you would pick the first gift. So
they just put gifts out and you.
So they put all the gifts. They'd be wrapped.
Okay.
They'd be wrapped.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you pick whatever one you want. You open it up. So now the next person is number two.
I think I heard something about that. You could trade.
They can no, it ain't no trade. The person who got number two,
yeah.
They got two options. They could either take that gift from the person who got number one and he open up another gift.
How they gonna take it from the person who got number one though?
Because that's the way the game go.
That's weird though.
So if you got the last number, you got your choice. Any gift that you've seen that's been opened in the room, or you could pick the last and open up the last gift on the table.
Oh, okay.
So this is the shit that would go how it go bad, especially early on when we were inexperienced at it as a group. Some people bring decent gifts, but then some people bring this a bogus ass gift that they bring some shit that they don't even want back. And that's the key. You got to bring a gift. You basically buying yourself something, and you putting it in there, because you trying to get your shit back. You really
hope you get it back.
You trying to get it back.
That ain't how they probably think, but that's how people
start thinking. And that thinking is good because that means it's a gift. It ain't got to be worth a lot of money, but it's got some value.
You have
a
spending limit on stuff like that.
We had no lower or upper limit really.
Okay.
But we just told people, hey, try to bring something that you think people would like. So, because you want all the gifts to have some desirable, and you may not leave with necessarily something that you wanted, but you left with something that has some value. And, oh man, we have a ball, man.
Okay.
That shit would be so fun. It's so fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it was like that, but once everybody get to looking at you to spin out your pocket, I think it stopped becoming fun like that and shit.
You know, but
man, what's in it for me?
People, my family, everybody got old. My parents are
some
gone.
passed.
People are spread out to different states and different places. So so now Christmas for me, man. I'm cool with being at the crib.
I told you I'm cool too. I don't need no gifts. No, you know my birthday. Right at Christmas, so I used to get fucked around when I was growing up. Somebody, this for your birthday at Christmas. No, the hell it ain't. but what could I do? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, now, like you say, I don't really look for none of it. You buy me a pair of socks or something, or cologne or something, I'll be happy. You buy me a bottle of Jack Daniels or something, I'm happy. You know, I'm just happy to be here. Like I said, I want to eat some food, watch the basketball game. Actually, I don't want too many people fucking with me. Tell you the truth. But yeah, I remember one Christmas, man. It's when Nintendo first came out, the original Nintendo, and they bought me one. So me and my brother in there playing the Nintendo, and my mama was married at the time with her second husband. She went with my dad at that time. He came in there like, oh man, you been playing it enough. So he tried to get the control from my brother. And my brother put the control like, man, this for us and shit anyway, kids. So he like tried to grab my brother and shit. My brother grabbed him over by the neck and pushed him down. He fell out in the court on Christmas and shit. My mama come running in there and shit. Cause he was a little bitty dude. He went over, so my brother done pushed him down on the field. He looking all crazy. He always in there fighting over Duck Hunt and Mario Brothers and shit. Ooh. I'm looking, I'm young. I'm looking like, oh, these boys crazy and shit. So me and my brother and them always talk about that, man. That was a funny ass time. It wasn't funny at the time, but he like, man, he tried to grab me around my neck and shit, take the control. Like, what kind of shit is that? So my brother, man, he done got all tough with him, grabbed him, pushed him, because he wasn't no big dude. He's a little bitty dude. My mom was married too, but man, that shit was so funny, man. But probably one of the last gift that I got that I really, really wanted at that time. Nintendo was a big thing when it first came out. I was like, oh man, you must actually got me a Nintendo, because we grew up, we ain't had no bunch of money. You want to get no bunch of expensive gifts. That shit was high at that time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like you. I mean, it's Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope everybody have a nice time. It's just a time that enjoy with family to me, food, eat food and things of that nature,
I was on my way here. I was trying to think of like the best gift I can remember getting, like when I was coming up.
What?
And I remember one year, my godparents, my godfather at the time was worked for Mattel.
Oh, okay.
So he was like kind of like an exec or something from Mattel. So he sent this big
all the toys and shit.
He sent this big ass box, and man, I'm like, man. So that thing was, I'm like, it was wrapped up. He had shipped it because they were living in Jersey.
We got some younger listeners. Mattel was a popular toy company and stuff back in the day. For y'all don't know, I know y'all be like, the fuck is Mattel?
Mattel
made video
Barbie
games. Mattel was one of the big time. Yeah, they was big time. For y'all don't know who it was, Mattel was a big time toy company. But go ahead.
So finally, man, I opened that box up. It was a big ass box of Hot Wheels shit.
Oh yeah, when they had the racetracks and shit. Yeah,
they had the tracks, and then they had these things they called them superchargers. So like they were on the track, so the car would go through and it would speed it up. It would shoot it out. Oh man,
I remember that. I remember that too.
Shit was some of them cars. I still have some of those.
The actual car, yeah.
Yeah. From
and I know you were collecting some model cars too, the big ones and shit. Yeah. So I know, that was dope. The racetracks and that. I remember that. Shit was shot. I used to love the racetrack.
That was like one of the best
gifts that you remember and shit. Yeah. So, I mean, I had gifts like I said. The Nintendo was big. I remember they bought me a CD player growing up. The first CD I had, the first CD they ever bought me was Redman. I didn't even know who Redman was at that time. I still got that CD. I'm like, who the fuck is Redman? They just went in the store and said, give us some rap, something he might like. And we'll give him Redman and shit. And Redman, one of my favorite guys now, rapper and shit.
He didn't really have no bunch of DVDs either.
Reached CDs. He had CDs, but yeah, that's around the time he was coming up and he was popular. And
I remember the first couple he had.
I wound up loving Red Man though, but yeah, they got me that. They got me a CD player, so that's one of the gifts I really, really enjoyed too. Even though once you get the shit, then you back to listen to it, turn that noise off. Shit, what the hell you bad for me for? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that was my fun memory. Just think about how little we was though when we saying that shit. Let you know how Christmas going reverse. You like the snow till you gotta start shoveling it and shit. You know how that go?
Like I remember the first Christmas I ever brought a girlfriend over.
What they say, they fucking with you?
No, not really. Not really.
I remember that shit too when I first brought a girl over there.
Because I didn't really date a whole lot in high school, but I wasn't like trying to bring no girl over to my house like for no holidays. Right. So this was like I was like a freshman in college, I think, and me and this girl started dating down in school, and so I brought her over. Yeah. She was from Harvard.
I was in high school too. I think I was a sophomore. I brought this girl with. She had a little skirt on. It was winter time, so my brother was fucking with her and shit. He like, man, you got that little skirt on. He started fucking with her and shit. I'm like, you better mess it up for me and shit. You know, he look like, you got that little ass skirt on. It was a skirt.
But now yeah, I tell you, this is the funny thing about that day.
Wait Till Exhale came out because I'll never forget that when the sing Wait Till Exhale. So that was that year. I don't know what year Wait Till Exhale. Let me see what year. Go ahead, G.
Now the funny thing about that day, so I had to drive. I drove out to her crib to pick her up.
95. Yep, I was a sophomore.
It was like 70 degrees that day on Christmas Day.
Damn.
It was hot.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
I was driving. The sun was beaming in the car. I was like, I was wearing a polo. You know, it was hot.
Musty and shit.
Yeah, it was hot, man. And it was like people went out and played golf that day and shit. It was tripped out. It was real hot.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah. I mean, I still love Christmas for the people who love it. I love looking at the decorations and lights. I like looking at that stuff. But like you said, I ain't finna be all up in arms like, oh, I gotta get this for Christmas and I gotta go down here and see the tree get lit and go to the Polar Express and all that. You know, we ain't got no little kids anyway. You know, I think it's really for the little kids and stuff. So
man, we got a damn tree at my house. There's about 1,400 lights on the tree.
1,400? Goddamn. You gonna be paying a nice light bill, sir. Oh yeah. You gonna be paying a nice light bill.
And then they finished that she got a bunch of ornaments and shit.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. You know, this probably be our last show before the new year comes, so Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas,
what I'm saying?
Happy New Year.
It's been a pleasure doing this year with my man G Dillon. We're going to turn it up a little bit more. I promise y'all, coming in 2024, we're going to turn it up a little bit more.
Absolutely.
We got to turn the stove up, G Dillon. But we got to talk about some of this crazy shit been going on out here in this
been
world.
Plenty of it.
Oh, your man Diddy. They got Diddy hemmed up, man. Now they didn't put old T.D. Jakes in it with him too. Now they said T.D. Jakes was messing with the male prostitutes and shit. What the fuck is going on?
So my man Diddy. Now he's with the girl for a long time. She didn't hand him up, so he didn't end up paying her. I heard somebody say that she sued his corporate entities.
Okay. Yeah, she put Bad Boy in. And somebody else did that too.
And that kind of takes it out of his hands in terms of being able to pay her off. But anyway, she ended up getting a big check. Then Diddy, he getting implicated like in some gay stuff and whatnot, which is kind of always kind of been in the background.
Yeah, that's always been kind of in the background.
And then T.D. Jakes, of course, he another cat out here. Man of God, telling everybody how they should be living and all that, and then here he is, and I don't know whether he did it or not, but would it surprise you if he did?
Hey, I don't too much nothing surprise me now, man. Sometimes I look at myself like, man, now why you do that shit? It ain't nothing like that, but sometimes you look at yourself. So how the fuck much can I trust somebody else and shit? And we got our man from Creed, Jonathan Majors, he going through something, so I don't know what's up Black Hollywood. They show him on the video, he running in his church shoes, the woman chasing him and shit. And he just sent text to me, oh, don't tell him and all that shit. So you incriminate yourself right there.
He should have just went on ahead, paid the girl a little money, dropped the charges, keep it moving. But he done went to court, Now he got
Why?
he walking out. And I mean, the charges he ended up being convicted of were like lesser charges, but still they got assault on it.
Once you sent them texts out and shit, you dead. You dead to the right. Once you sent them texts out and say, "Oh, don't tell them I hit you or something." Now I don't know about all the other claims, but you gonna lose them right there. That's why he lost it.
And then I don't know how many times these dudes got to see a cat get hemmed up and get messed over because they lose their temper, they lose control, they get out of control, and like he mad because she snatched his phone, and she mad because he texted with some other woman. Man, had that damn phone.
What people got to realize, see, I hear this a lot. People, the rappers, the actors, people, especially our people, cause hey, I ain't no rapper. Yes, the fuck you is a rapper. So they want to still think they normal and bad as it may sound and is. You ain't normal no more, man. Shit, we can get away with. You can't get away with. You probably can grab your old lady and take your phone. It won't be no big deal, but you Jonathan Major, you Diddy, you this powerful figure. You gotta be like, all right, you can have it, mother. You know what I'm saying?
He should have been the one to call the police.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta realize. I mean, it's just like when you work a job. You can't be in there talking just sexually explicit. You gotta be careful. We ain't living in them times no more. Back, it was a time where a lot of that stuff was a lot, but now you can't be. You gotta watch what you say at work. You could be talking to this other girl, lady, and then somebody else say they felt offended, and you get fired. Human resources be calling you there. So you just gotta. You gotta know where you at. You gotta know who you are for once. You Diddy, you TDJ. You can't be doing that shit. And yeah, why can't I be? I gotta be like that. I can't be a regular person. It come with the territory. When you get that, you get famous. You get all that money. It come with the territory, man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up in a lot of ways because you don't be knowing if everything is true. You know what I'm saying? Because some people come with no merit and. Just because you don't want that latched on to your name. You lose endorsements. My man Jonathan Major, I'm talking about, like you said, 10 minutes after they said that Marvel dropped them and shit. They already had the button pressed.
And I mean, it's been guys who've gotten hemmed up, but who've gotten out of it. Your boy Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
But how much money did I think she had to pay him a bunch of money back though.
Yeah, I think they cut a line about some of the things. Yeah.
The guy who was in the NFL got kicked out, was a punter. Some girl came up and said that he had
him and the team gang raped some teammates.
He wasn't even around. Yeah. So, guys get out from under it.
It depends.
But
yeah, it depends. It just depends. Like you said, if you want to go through it or you want to deal with it, you got to know, like, I'm going to lose some deals with this, but I'm willing to fight it. I ain't do it. Or some people just be want that shit to go away. You know what I'm saying? Like, go away, man. Well, just go away.
But that feeds into another aspect of this. For sure, it's dudes out there living foul and doing some foul ass shit.
Especially when you got money and power,
Yeah. But at the same time, dudes need to understand that it's a different culture out here. That's what I'm telling you. You got to get the bag culture. Ain't nobody talking about getting no job and making no money. But they basically saying, I'm going to get this money by any means necessary. Yeah. So, they gonna put you in a compromising situation. They going to do shit to make you act out of character and do something stupid. So you got to be aware of that. You got to, and if you're aware of these things, you maintain that level of awareness. The shit that they do can't bother you. Can't be no surprise.
That's right. That's why you got to surround yourself with good people who mean good by you. Some family people who mean good, so they can watch your back too. Hey man, because you got to drink liquor. Some of them might get high. Now you're off your square. So now you need this good guy, couple sober people around you to be like, nah, come on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because now some people do react different off liquor and drugs. They get aggressive. You know what I'm saying? That I have seen it personally before. Person, he don't be drunk. He a totally different person. He get drunk. Motherfucker get aggressive. Even with me, man, I love you, man. Take it easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? So that can happen in a lot of cases. So that's why you need a nice team around you too. Cause I mean, you know, guys go out and like to let their hair down, but you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? You see, and that shit ruin your career, man. That shit, especially you get found guilty for some of that shit, like Jonathan May, that's gonna ruin him.
Well,
that's gonna ruin him.
And then dudes, they be messing. A lot of them, when they famous, they want to mess around with these girls. You know, they internet sensations. They clickbait, trick ass girls. You know, and y'all.
What's the trick ass girl, G?
Man, they just be on bullshit. You know, they got the whole fake shit going. The fake ass hair, the fake ass eyelash, the fake booty and shit.
They done tricked them.
The waist trainer. And I don't even see the attraction. You keep telling me that shit ain't for me.
I know. That's the era they living in now. They like them video.
I don't even understand.
We call them video vixen looking girls.
The attractiveness of that shit. But anyway, that's beside the point. But you know, you see that like that's how they making they living, and that's how they handling their business. And for some reason, that's the girl you want to be with.
I'm running.
Like we was talking shit about your boy Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
With Ice Spice.
Yeah. He spent $100,000. They saying out the gate.
Is it $100,000? I thought it was more than that.
It probably been more than that. Yeah, it was a couple hundred, a few like 500,000.
Yeah, it's a bunch of money.
Allegedly.
You know
what I'm saying?
And I mean, you know, I guess she all right, but she on that fake ass bullshit too.
I don't give a fuck if you want on no fake. We go out first. I ain't getting no 500,000.
Please.
I'm not giving you no 500,000. Call me cheap or whatever the fuck you want to call me. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. They keep trying to live like they regular dude. They fucking with these regular chicks you know ain't on none. What happened to y'all going to fuck with some doctors or some lawyers? Some motherfuckers you know really got their head on their shoulder and they really about something. Man, they don't want to fuck with them. They want to fuck with these girls
because they ain't got no game to be handling with no doctor, no lawyer. They ain't got no game. You know, they ain't got that. Yeah, they ain't went to school. All they got is money.
Yeah, they played ball or something. They ain't went to school. Half of them athletes. That's where the term dumb jock came from. Like, mother, you a dumb jock. You just know how to hoop and shit. You don't know shit else. Your knee blow out of them, you fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Man, a lot of them cats, man, they wouldn't even know how to talk to them.
Yeah, they been mentioning it.
On that level.
They mention a lot of people now. They got Method Man and some shit. Method Man is my dude. You know what I'm saying? They put Vin Diesel, the woman to me, he made her touch his private and shit. I'm like, man, I just wish once they find women or men also, once you fucking with a powerful figure and you trying to ruin him, and we found out you lying, they need to do some jail time.
Yeah.
Ain't no, we threw their case out, now she get to go back. No. It need to be a stricter penalty for people. Then you'll have more people fight that shit, because then you'll have more people stop doing that shit.
And then, you know or start suing them girls for defamation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because a lot of that shit, on the merits of it, it ain't even evidence, and a lot of it, these motherfuckers coming from 20 years ago. Oh, he did this to me, and like you said, he a powerful figure. Now he losing endorsement. He just trying to make the shit go away a lot of time. Even though, like we said, we know some assholes out here, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
with money.
Because a lot of that's money that they'll never be able to recoup.
Get that back. See, once somebody ruin your reputation, man, that shit stick with you forever. Look at that man, R. Kelly now, man. Jeffrey Epstein, he been dead 3-4 years. They said they got some shit they finna unleash to be first of the year. With like 103 names, they said like 4 people got the judge. Like they got the list of all the people he was fucking with.
Yeah.
And granted, you might not even been over there doing that, but once your name come up in that shit, you gonna take a hit. You can't never get that back. Like you said, you lose that money and all that.
Because I'm gonna tell you how what people gonna be thinking. Your name is on that list. You may not have been directly participating, but if you know, because that list is all high end.
Oh
dudes.
yeah, he ain't fucking with number high end dude.
Them the like the 1% of the 1%.
Them the high dude, billionaires,
and it just don't make sense that all of this shit that he got going on is happening around them, and you don't know nothing about what's going on.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. How often you around, you know something.
You may not be participating, and that may not be your thing. You know, you may be participating in some other foolishness going on somewhere. You know, because they renting out islands and all kinds of shit. Yep. So, at the very least, and we say this all the time, it ain't a good look.
Nah, hell no, because you know, the main thing they say, you just as guilty as that if you know what's going on and you quiet. So that's what they look at it like. And we all know with some bullshit when something faulty going on. Like we always say, I don't even want to be around. Don't tell me. I want to. You know, we can go somewhere and kick it with motherfucker one time, and we be like, man, they got some weird shit going on over there. Yeah, going back. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you mentioned R. Kelly. This is like now. Yeah. Like I know cats who knew him back in the day. And they say he always like young girls.
Everybody know that.
Everybody know that. So that's like, you know, we hanging out, a bunch of cats or whatever. And he show up, and then he bringing these little young girls around and whatnot. And then every time he do it, you still hanging around. See, like if I'm in the room and he come up, I gotta go.
That's me too. Hey, you come in. Hey, we call you.
Holla.
We come over like that bad news. Here come bad news.
I'm not even speaking to him.
I'm gonna get out of there. If he say something, I might be like, "What's up, player?"
Gotta go.
We like this. They gonna be looking like, "Why can't this mother get up and leave?" Hey, that's how he is. I got buddies like that in the hood. They be like, "I be like, if you gonna pick dude or drop me out, man, why you always acting paranoid?" Hey, just ain't my type of dude.
It ain't that shit ain't no different. And then when the dude who come around always be some kind of trouble.
That's what I'm saying.
Always be some gangster shit jumping off.
It just that he aggressive with the chicks. He running the chicks off. It's always like you said some bullshit. He like you said get to drinking or doing whatever he do. Now he all aggressive. It's just always some bullshit when this person come around. And like you said, I try to live stress free life. Like we say, I don't want none of that shit. So like you said, when that list comes with Jeffrey Epstein, it's not gonna be a good look. It's not gonna be a good look for people when, man, if y'all hanging around motherfucker like that and people you know doing something, especially if you know you ain't doing it, why would you want to hang around them and shit? They say bird of a feather flock together. If you ain't, if you was hanging with this motherfucker, I'm gonna think you was doing it too. Like, man, I sent you with this motherfucker all the time, G. Yeah. You tell me you weren't doing that. Nah, he was just, okay. Yeah, okay.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that. But yeah, man. Yeah, I just wish with these old cases they have more straightforward evidence. You know, I don't want to deny what happened to people or something, but you know some people gonna get on for the money grab. That's just what they do. That come with being a multimillionaire and billionaire. You gonna have the vultures. That's why they keep a retainer of lawyers on. They already know this shit coming. People lawsuits. You can do something to a motherfucker. If I get to that level, they gonna be like, 1011's assistant co-host. Like, what the fuck I gotta do with that shit?
And then you hear about dudes who start having, paperwork. Girls come over their house. Yeah. They gotta sign off. Guys who have a camera, including the bathrooms in every room in their house.
I mean, they'll sign off on you. You gotta let people know, like you said. They being recorded, but they'll sign off on it. Yeah. You G Dillon, you the man. They had to sign off on it. But like I said, a lot of times that might be a lot of their attention because all these guys ain't dummies. But when they get to doing them drugs, alcohol, you have your square. I know because I done drank before. I ain't did no drug, but I done drank. And I be on my square and shit at times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you need good people around you. Some people get aggressive. I don't get aggressive. I get drunk or not. Some people do get aggressive. Now you need your people behind you. Like, hey, chill out. Chill out, G. Let this girl go on about business,
Like we talked about earlier, the spontaneity in your life, that's a thing of the past. Yeah. Going out, hanging out, picking up some chick at a club, bringing her to the house.
I'm too old for that now.
Hell
yeah, no. I'm too old for that now.
Baby, I don't know you.
I'm too old. And then the way they setting people up. People getting killed. You know what I'm saying? You getting robbed. They putting shit in people's drinks. Women do it too. Put shit in people's drinks. Had dude unlock the door. Next thing you know, you and that motherfucker, you all hammed up and shit. She acting like she don't know what's going on, and you looking like, yeah, all right, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be real strategic.
I know a dude who did a couple of years in jail, man.
Yeah, you
girl hemmed him up like that, claimed that he attacked her.
You see what I'm saying? And you get them people. oh man, I should have to do that, live my life. No, you should have to do that, but this is the real world, man. This is what we're dealing with. And when you become one of them figures, this is what you're dealing with. No different from a regular job. If you're a supervisor or a guy even higher, they be like, man, you can't be having them type of relationship with people because you in a different position now. And that's what they say. Oh, he put me over here because he tried to talk to me and I ain't want to have sex with him. So you got to be real careful, especially with these text messages and shit. That's hard evidence. You can't deny that shit. Like, you ain't no my word against her. No, we see it. You text it. So you got to be real, real careful with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So all these dudes, this is what they get for Christmas, man. All these charges. Then that ruin you if you do got a wife or a man girl. That's going to ruin it because she always going to be like, you probably did that shit. Why she... That's how motherfuckers think. We'll think the same way if a guy came and said, I was with his old lady, such and such. You're going to be like, why the fuck he pick you out? So it called division in your household. You got to leave them motherfucking, like G said, them motherfucking fake ass girls alone, man. Leave them motherfuckers alone.
Between that and Cass having all these babies, like.
Yeah. Our man, the basketball player, Anthony Edwards, right now. You see, Anthony Edwards. Having all these babies. Tyreek Hill, too. Did you see Tyreek Hill? They said motherfucker had like 4 babies this year by different women and shit. Like, god damn, boy. We know you fast.
And then I seen the game where he walking out with his girl.
Yeah.
And them girls, they don't care because they know he got enough to where they gonna get a bag too.
Oh, yeah, they still gonna get it. He ain't discriminating, too. I see the white girl up there, like an Asian girl, a Hispanic girl. They said that motherfucker, they said he breeding them like Frenchies, dogs and shit. So Tyreek Hill,
that mother having babies around the world. This shit.
Anthony Edwards, his old lady, and now she pregnant. Then his side piece came out, and now she was pregnant. Like, yeah, okay, motherfucker. And then she released the text.
He can't get it like 10 man.
Oh man, that motherfucker released the text. He telling her, just get the abortion, goddammit. I don't want to be a father and shit. He sent her 100,000, and she sent him baby pictures back. Ain't this baby cute? He looking like dude. I told you I don't want no damn baby. Just go get the boy, send me the video back and shit. He texting all this, and his reputation's taking the hit off that. You can't be telling a woman to have no abortion. It's her body. And then some people still look at that as murder. And he just sent her 100,000. She still didn't get it. Then she tell him, you can talk to my lawyers about it. He like, what the fuck? Now he got to release a statement. Oh, I'm not trying to tell women what to do with their body. You know, once you get caught, you caught. So these guys got to be careful. The chick look like you said, like one of them other fake lips, fake hair. Don't get me wrong. You see some of them chicks. I ain't finna sit here and say you don't see some of them. You be like, damn, she look nice, but I know what she's about and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a story. It's a story that's common in sports forever. You go back in the day, your boy with the Panthers, Ray Carew. You know, he had the girl bumped off.
Nah, that was super silly.
You know, like
he wasn't even married. Now that was just super silly.
You know, had the girl bumped off
because he didn't want to have a baby.
Survived. The little boy,
boy looked just
like him.
And he disabled, like he didn't get the oxygen. Now you talking about you want to meet him, the grandma and them looking like man, fuck
go
you.
Ahead.
Yeah, he looked just like that motherfucker, like twins.
Just like.
But yeah, you know, like you said, we looking but. Okay, that just say when you was hooping, G, and you did go to the NBA, you about 20. You think you would get caught for your square with some of that shit? Cause you young too.
Cause I mean, I went in the NBA, but I was still dating. I was still, you know, I was still with girls, and I mean, that's what I be telling people like that.
That's what I be telling people though. We ain't had them options. We ain't had them. Mother got plethora of motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's
true. You only concerned out so much because you is Hermit. That's why you gotta have the people around.
I did pretty good for myself as a young man, but I probably ain't hit them numbers.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have had another baby or two. I mean, you gotta just think about that. Cause like you said, I didn't hit my fair share, but I ain't had no options like that. I ain't finna lie to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
I was still having to work for it.
Exactly. You had that money and shit. Just well, they finna come in there. They finna strip. So they come in there, motherfucker. You got money. Yeah. So when you young, and that's why you need You need to try to have your head on your shoulder and have good people around you, mentors and shit, man. Cause what's the quickest way people fall off, man and women? That derail people all the time who focus. Man, derail a woman, she focus, and a woman derail the man. If they ain't good, they'll derail people's whole career. They get them on drugs. They lie, say beat them up, put them in jail. So you got to be focused, especially when you got some shit. You got motherfuckers coming from every direction. You got family members. You got the girls. You got so I applaud like these young guys who really don't get in no trouble. Why I applaud LeBron James so much, man? They try to dog LeBron, but his shit has been squeaky clean. Even the little rumors they done had, wasn't no merit behind it.
So let me ask you this: what about cats taking this route and just dealing with the girls at the brothels? The high-end brothels.
See,
and that way, it take a whole lot of that off the table.
If I was out here, I'd rather just do that, and I had a bunch of money. Cause they got them all in there. They got all the fine ones and shit in there too. All flavors, everything. I would rather just do that too. But then you get the guys want to trick themselves. Oh, I ain't tricking. You tricking anyway. You done spent $100,000 on her, took her out and shit. That's trick. I'd rather go that route. Shit, if I just want to get me some shit.
It seems like it make more sense to me.
So in there it's cameras. They signing shit. You like you said, it make more sense.
And
it make more sense.
And then the people that run them businesses, they kind of keep the girls in line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got to act tight.
I guess you could still end up somebody could get pregnant and they could try to break.
Always a possibility.
They could try to break bad, but I don't know.
Then
it just seems like it's a much safer route.
Then you get the guys who really go in there and still fall in love with her. Now he done took her out that motherfucker. Now he meeting her outside of that motherfucker. You always got the suckers like that, man. Like they said, you'd have the girls in the hood, man, and then people get their turns and shit when they was running what we call a train. And you knocking on the door like, man, what you in there doing and shit? You in there making love? Kick the door over G and say, man, what you in here doing with that bitch? Her name is Keisha. She ain't no bitch. She ain't that no more. Man, you done went in and fell in love, tongue kissing that shit. So you always gonna have those dudes.
You just seen the dudes who be in love with the strippers.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty woman, Richard Gere shit.
They about to get fired from their job because they can't
focus. That's what I'm telling you.
They steady going to the strip club all day and all night and calling off.
Right now he harassing her. Dude, she a stripper. Now you on her dancing on motherfucker. You in the club, look at this shit.
It was
hey man, player, move your hand.
A show talk, one of them shows talking about the strippers and the girl. She got some dude and he done paid for her boob job and all that. And she got a dude at the house. And then, him and the dude, they get into it.
Now they got into it. He supposed to already knew this is just it, but
this cat thinking this girl really like him. Man, come on,
you a money grab. That's what I'm saying. You always going, what they say, a sucker born every day, man. So you always going to have them suckers like Jay. You went to the broad. You defeated the whole purpose while we was coming to this motherfucker.
I ain't gonna say.
They ain't supposed to know your name if they ain't got to.
I ain't gonna say I ain't never been no sucker.
Oh, we all done been sucker.
But my shit had limits.
I would say to a certain extent though. I ain't finna give you my whole check. I can't do that. I can't afford that and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
I'm still mad about a girl that owed me $40.
She owe you 40, man.
Owe me 40.
You know what they say? That's what people do for 40s. That's what you doing, man.
Yeah, she smoked my shit up.
Oh, I thought you trying to get yourself for that 40, man. You know that's what they be saying now. She was getting high.
As I found out kind of later.
Oh, okay. G said she bad. He bad about that 40-piece spicy. We gonna find her, man. We gonna look up. Hey, have that 40.
I used to remember.
We need to find you.
Her name will come to me.
Nigga, you know her name.
It's still in the memory bank somewhere.
Hey, he know her name. He don't want y'all to be. Michelle Obama.
I ain't gonna say her name. I remember her name for real.
I told you I know her name. He want y'all to tell you. You gonna be like, man, you mess with that money.
She gonna see me on the street. Motherfucker, fuck your $40.
You need that 40. Say, hey, when you get through doing all that, sell me that 40 back. Shit, I need that. But yeah, man. I mean, you just gotta know where you stand, who you are, man. You gotta know, like you said, you become a powerful figure, even in the corporate world, regular company. You moved up, you became supervisor, you became this high level guy. Can't do the same shit. While you always kick it with them when I was on the machine, you ain't out there no more. So now you can't be fraternizing with them the same no more. It gotta be a limit. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Gotta be a limit. Like, man, I don't be talking to her like that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even be flirting with people. You gotta be real careful. I know people meet a lot of their significant others on the job, but you gotta be real careful. In this day and age, you gotta be careful. It was a little cooler back then.
You know, you talking about Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos. Yeah.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
All they wives work for them. I think Bezos was one of them.
Yeah, you gotta just be careful.
But I definitely know Melinda Gates. You know, used to work for Bill Gates at some point.
You just gotta be careful. We know people meet their significant others.
You know, they ain't the only ones, but you gotta. First of all, you gotta read who you talking to.
That's what I'm saying. It got to be mutual, man. You know when somebody don't want to fuck with you, G. You steady coming on, but man, you looking good, and now you grabbing her, now you texting shit, and especially all they gotta do is see one text when she like, "Hey, chill out, I ain't interested," and you still doing that shit.
Yeah, we know.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
We know the people who can't take no for an ass, or can't understand or read the room. And just
that's the thing, reading the room. People
just steady saying shit, and all right,
like, dude, shut your ass.
Go catch a case.
And guess what you just said earlier? I go right out the room when I see motherfucker doing that. I don't even want them to be 10-11 was there. No, the fuck I wasn't. I wasn't in that shit.
Nope.
I be like, Jesus,
I heard him say some. Maybe I heard him say, I don't know.
Gee, be like, this motherfucker to catch a case. Let's go.
Yeah, bye.
They did that shit on Players Club, the movie. Remember when they said, man, he in that raping her and shit. They got the fuck up out of there and shit. Oops. They laugh like, what the fuck he in there doing? That's what you got to do, man. You got to be like, hey, I wasn't there. I was there before it started. I left. I don't know what happened. Why you leave? Why did you leave? Because I didn't. I tried to read the room, and the room didn't feel comfortable. I got up and left. So I wasn't there when that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no smoke.
I'm like, y'all can tell me what happened tomorrow. I'll be at the house.
I really don't want to hear it.
Yeah, right. I don't even
man, let me tell you what. But I already know you're a silly motherfucker. I don't even want to hear it. Because I still don't want motherfucker to be 10-11. No, I told nah, I don't even want to know. I wasn't even there. I don't want to know. It wasn't for me to know. Like you said, you get on social media, people be posting shit. You probably can see it on there, but nah. I got something else I want to ask you about. It's this female here in our hometown, Chicago. She helps feed the homeless. She calls herself Inglewood Barbie. Have you ever seen her?
I've heard of her.
Okay, she calls herself feeding homeless. Of course, you know people are always gonna say it's scamming. So she was trying to get this shelter. You know, sometimes she get donations. She cooks. She sit out there with them in the tents. She'll cook for them for like 3 months in a row. People donate. She take the food out there. She do a lot of good. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, he's like a local rapper. He gave her $100,000 to like onto her shelter. She's trying to raise $1 million. So Dwayne Wade, Shaq, all of them have interacted with her before. So he gave her $100,000 as a donation in February. So like 2 weeks ago, he said he need that money back and shit. Now, would you have gave that money back?
No.
Why would you though?
Well,
that was trifling though.
It was. Yeah, no. He said, oh, you ain't did what you said. It's still a donation. Like, you said it was a donation. She got video you saying it's a donation and all that. I mean, if she's still out there doing her thing, feeding the people, now he may be saying, well, you talking about you going to build a shelter and all that. Well, it'll take more than that.
Which is what she said. I can show you her post.
But if she's still using the money for good and
she still had the money, so you know she. Yeah, I mean, so you see that count like the GoFundMe, you can see it's still up there, and she took it out. She actually went and got a cash. You know, she posted everything, but you know, I probably would have gave it back because she's still just so accessible. You know, he a little dreadhead motherfucker, so she be out there with the homeless, her kids still. I probably would gave back off the merit of that. She have a lot of volunteer people out there helping her. I don't want nobody to get hurt. But he was wrong. Yeah,
she probably don't want to smoke. But yeah, he filed for that.
Yeah, he filed for that. You know, she like, I don't think this really you because they were sending a message to Instagram. Then so he sent the video and shit. It was really people like, oh, he got broke. and shit. I think me personally, cause she a nice looking female and shit. I think he thought he was gonna probably get some popularity from her because her page is real popular, and probably thought he was gonna get some coochie and shit.
I thought he was gonna get a date.
And I think that shit didn't work. I mean, cause what are you doing?
He got to go to Jordan Pool ride. He ain't spent enough.
Right, cause what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, how you gonna come back 11 months later and tell me I want my donation back and shit? She didn't have to give it to him, but she on the marriage shit, and she did give it to him.
But she kind of know how they are too. So,
but she told motherfucker, y'all be talking about I'm scamming and shit. What motherfucker can get $100,000 back and shit? I'm scamming. She like, I ain't only time I touch that money when I put it in the she got a program called Hugs No Slugs. You get kids hugs and not slugs. So she like, only time I touch it when he transferred me and I put it into that account and shit. And it's been there ever since. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so she like, but it take more than that to
she
get
it
it
up
up
and like
running.
she honest.
Oh, she was
and on point.
She was straight up with that, and she gave it back to him the next day. She came with that money, and she gave it back. A lot of people like, man, I want to give shit back. It was a donation and all that. But yeah, she probably looking at people who working with her and shit.
And doing the kind of work that she's doing, she fully understands that she give him that money back, but that shit gonna come back.
They gonna come back, especially when people see that. Yeah, it come back. It come back. Come back. And that's how you gotta look at shit.
And now he looking like an ass.
He looking like an ass. You know what I'm saying? So now today he talking about he gave her $20,000 for her and her kid. Yeah, you trying to get some coochie, dude, if you did all that. I don't care what you say. Can't tell me otherwise because you want it back now. What you want it back for? You know what I'm saying? If you was balling,
well, it could be that he broke.
He broke, but still, you have for a donation back and shit. That mother thought he was gonna get some of that hoochie coochie. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, but
maybe.
Yeah, you can't be out here being an Indian giver and shit, and then now you mad you look bad on the internet. Yo, yeah, he looked terrible because he got a couple 100,000 followers and famous people and everything. And been out there with a chance, and them been out there feeding with her and everything.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she be. So, you know,
he ain't looking. It ain't looking good.
He probably thought that was gonna be his path to get some of his artists. Or I guess
he gonna be trying to get that money back to her.
Nah, we don't want it now. She don't want it. She don't want that goddamn money. I don't want. If it really didn't come from your heart, I don't want it. When you say it's a donation, anyway, you know what I'm saying. You know when people manipulate people and get their money, and now you trick that nigga like he was gonna get some. You know what you was doing, but when you say something a donation and shit, that's what it is, man.
It just everything that I'm hearing about it just sounds like she's on top. You know, she's above board and doing what she's supposed.
She had that money.
Doing it the way she's supposed to be doing it, and that you know she conducting business.
I'm sure you know because you always get people on there. Oh, she's scamming and shit. She do a lot, and don't get me wrong. She probably takes some of that money, which she deserves because she be doing a lot. She probably takes some of that money and.
The people that run,
you know what I'm saying,
every significant charity,
they always get some. Yeah,
they take a salary.
You get some kind of kickback, right? You supposed to do all this shit and don't get nothing.
I mean, cause she still got to live. She still got to pay bills and do what she got to do.
She'll sleep out there. She be sleeping out there with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she done had the mayor go out there. All of them.
The bottom line is she not just him asking for the money back ain't cause she tricking the money off. That he on some other foolishness.
He wanted to try to say that, but no.
But no, she ain't tricking no money off.
She ain't tricking. You know, like you said, he see her do other little shit. Like, I still got to live, like you said.
Yeah,
but I still got the money.
She been doing it for a while, too. Yeah. It ain't like she just new on this scene.
Yeah, nah. You know. So, you know, you always get them haters and shit. You going to have the haters, but, yeah, he was foul for that. And that's why I said I probably gave it back because I don't want nobody getting hurt behind the money. $100,000 ain't no little money, especially to a broke motherfucker if you broke or whatever. He ain't nobody major, no super millionaire because we'll know about him. So that motherfucker probably got his grandma life insurance. He tricking that money out. Now he want that money back for that girl, man. Hey, you foul, man. You know what I'm saying? That's foul.
No,
that's wrong, man. Yeah, that's just like when people break up with their old lady, they want to take all the shit back. Take panties and everything. What you finna do with the panties? You finna wear them?
He go. Well, that.
I know motherfucker took panties back.
That's a little different though. The mother tried to make a point.
But what you finna do with the panties? You gonna wear them, motherfucker?
Yeah, that is why.
I don't want your stinking ass panties.
See, I guess I've had what could be considered bad breakups.
I had got Bradbury. I ain't never took nothing back.
But no,
I don't want it.
I ain't like taking gifts back and all
Nah,
that
I don't
stuff.
do that shit, but I know my brother took panties back.
Because at the time I gave that to you, I wanted you to have it.
This how I am, G Dillon. When I break up with you, I don't want nothing around that remind me of you. I want to get rid of everything.
Yeah.
So I don't want your shit. I don't want none of that shit I bought. I know I bought it from you. You can keep that shit. Cause at the time I bought it, I meant that shit. And like you said, with her donation, you'll get that back. I get that back. You know what I'm saying? I done had a couple bad breakups too, but I don't need that shit. I ain't finna argue with you about it. Cause I think people be trying to keep tabs when they try to keep some of your shit. Tell you can have it. If that mean that much to you, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want it. I don't even want to. You ain't got no excuse to be coming over here talking about I got your shit. None of that. Get all your shit and get the fuck on. That's how I always felt. Yeah. Once I'm done with you. Mm-hmm. Now, when people do all the other little shit, they ain't done with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Once they done, you try to hold her.
Even if all they doing is arguing.
You try to take her best, her Rose vibrator. You know she like that Rose vibrator. You know she gonna come over there. You know she gonna come back to get that motherfucker. I fuck that. You love this motherfucker Rose better than me.
You ever hear Big Brother be telling a joke about the dog?
No,
he's dating a girl with a dog. So he say date the girl. You know they be doing their thing, and say the dog would jump up behind him and be licking him from behind. He's like, ooh, said it felt good. So he said they broke up, and then he fussing blah blah blah, and then he walked out, and he was like, yeah, give me that dog. And he took the dog with him. I ain't really tell a joke like he told it, but that was the gist of it.
He finna take that motherfucker out.
Take the dog with him.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I mean, when people do that, you want them, but yeah, I think that guy who gave Inglewood Barbie the donation, I think he was trying to get a little oochie coochie and get some fame along the way, you know, because when he did it, you know, people was raving like, oh man, that was nice. And, you know, she knows certain celebrities. He probably thought he was going to get his music heard or something. And that shit wasn't panning out and his money probably got low. He probably like, man, we get that money back. Fuck that. She ain't bought the thing. She should still have it. So she gave it back to him, though. When a lot of people say, I would have gave it back to him. They like, he went to the Salvation Army with that shit.
Oh, wow.
He went to none of that other shit with that shit. Yeah, you looked up?
I see his point.
Yeah, she ain't a bad looking girl and shit. Me personally, she ain't want his ass. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you was foul for that, my brother. But yeah, G, people got to be careful out here, man. Careful out here. So what you got planned for this Christmas, G Dillon?
Little as possible.
You just want some rest?
Just want some rest, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired too, man. I just need a mental break.
I think my wife has invited some guests over.
Oh, nah.
So I
ain't messing with no bunch of people.
I don't think it's Christmas. A bunch of people. But I'll probably be entertaining somebody.
Entertain on, brother. I got a top hat for you in there. You can have it. Master ceremonies at G Dillon. But hey,
be trying to get a little drunk if I can.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna give me a drink. They got like 5 NBA games coming on. That's probably what I'm.
Yeah, they do got a big. They got a big slate.
They got the NBA slate. That's probably.
Is Golden State playing?
Yep, Golden State. You know they playing.
Nah, but Draymond ain't playing, so they probably gonna lose.
They came back and beat Boston the other day. Shit, they were down 17. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They beat Boston. CP3 fit good over there, better than people thought. But yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah, I've seen a couple of games with him. Yeah, he's pretty good with him.
I ain't got too much planned for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So
he gonna be like everywhere else, so it'll make him hate him.
Maybe I hope he learned his lesson. But you get old, you gotta learn your lesson, man.
Learn his lesson, man. Man, please.
He got that fool Draymond over there. He probably like, they got enough problems over this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's the wrong team for that.
Yeah, he go do that other shit. This motherfucker like to try to hit on motherfuckers and shit. Somebody gonna get him what he want. He know who to hit on though. But yeah, man, that's what I do, you know. But these guys, man, Diddy, Jonathan Major, they get my man Vin Diesel, my man Method Man, my guy too, man. They put his name and shit. Bishop T.D. Jakes. Like, man, y'all better, I don't know what y'all be doing, but y'all better stop that shit, man. Yeah. Better stop that shit. Like I said, I don't want no trouble, man. I don't want no trouble. That's like you said, no means no, man. Hey, no means no.
Keep your hands off these girls.
Keep your hands off these girls, these mans or whatever y'all putting them on. Oh, shit. Yeah, they try to have my gab down, man. These people ain't right, man.
Yeah, Method Man, he been around for a long time. He wait till he get old to get hemmed up.
Yeah, but it was some old shit too.
All right, what?
Oh no, this some old shit. She talking about like 20 years ago.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to that's what I'm saying. They got to start having some kind of evidence. You could just come out and say that shit.
Yeah,
that shit ain't cool.
You know, that shit.
No, this is a long
that
time
shit past the statute of limitations, ain't it?
Hell no, you know it wasn't looking Bill Cosby and shit.
Oh yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying. That shit be so old. You ain't got no evidence or nothing. You could just say that I'm a powerful figure. People like, oh, G. Dillon, bald head, that probably did do that shit. Like, what the fuck you talking
maybe
about?
I try to go back to like an old girlfriend and say she did something. Maybe she give me some money.
Nah, I know a bunch of broke motherfuckers. So you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get shit.
I remember you. Yeah.
I remember I was wondering why I was drunk 25 years ago, and this lady, she got on top of me and shit. Yeah, okay.
And I mean,
and the
it
people
ain't the
who are
kind of
really
thing to make light of, because
the people who have got to be, I don't want to make light.
Really has
I know
happened.
some stuff happened.
You know, I don't know. It's just.
But we know some of that shit.
Some of it seemed kind of shady.
Yeah, some of it is shady. It's always some shitey shit. When you get a bunch of money, man, it's always gonna be some politics. It's gonna be some funny biz, monkey biz. You're gonna have your family stealing from you. And come with the territory. So you got to try to have your shit buttoned up tight as possible.
Yeah.
You got to try. You ain't going to escape everything because that's just how it goes. That's part of the game. Man. It's like selling drugs. You know, sooner or later, you going to catch a case. You might not catch a case like G. Dillon, but they got me. I caught a gun case or something. You going to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if I got that kind of cheddar, I got cameras in my house like the Pentagon.
I'm like you. If I
every square inch of my
once I got some money like that, and if I was single, I just go to a broth or something. If I wanted me some coochie or something, shit. Yeah. I mean, I got a chef. I don't need you. I got chef. I got maid. I don't need you to cook or nothing. I just need you. Hey, I'm gonna break you off and you break me off and leave me the fuck alone. Yeah. Like I said, you can't be taking them up out of there. And now you can take it to your house. Now you fucking up and shit.
That's what Charleston White said. He said, man, the hoes, he said they make the best wives because they know how to please a man.
That's why they say you got to be a woman in a freak in the room, though. They tell that to every woman, though. You got to be a freak, man. Yeah, you can't be up there trying to be a nun in the bedroom, too. That shit is just not. And yeah, speaking of your boy Charleston White, man, they been on his ass lately.
Somebody beat him up.
They beat him up. You talking about the other week? Yeah. Yesterday, they got him again. Hit him a couple times.
I didn't hear that.
He stayed behind his wife and shit.
Because I know he was on stage, like, trying to do a comedy thing.
Yeah, so that was last week. But yesterday, a motherfucker got him. He's in the barber chair, motherfucker gave him a 2-piece and shit. And this boy, Charleston White, you better get you some motherfucking security, man. Charleston White. Get your security, man. You be out here talking. Yeah, you be talking big shit. You be talking big shit. You know, people just go try you because they want to see is you really about this life. And he got arrested for cruelty to animals or some shit. Yeah, man.
Because I heard him talking about when the guy beat him up on stage, and he said he seen the guy coming, and then I guess he had like a security guard. Some security there, but
you gotta get some real security.
He got something.
You gotta get some real security.
He got kind of messed up, and
not your homie.
And then he said he could see how many views it was gonna get. He said that was crossing his mind.
You know, Short and Mac now my man, but they ain't gonna be our security. We get on
right.
We gonna get some real security, man. Shit. Yeah, so he went to jail.
I gotta have a young motherfucker who wide as that door.
Wide as that door. They can't even see me behind that motherfucker. Like, they ain't even see the
motherfucker. Like Floyd Mayweather.
You can't even see him in the middle of the motherfucker. You don't be knowing, like,
yes, he is. They say he coming.
Yeah. He right there behind dude. Yep. They say I got a motherfucker wide as this wall and shit, his back wall. That motherfucker turn sideways to get out the door. That's how I need a motherfucker big. And with pistols.
Yep.
I need him with pistols and big. Shit, so. Now, Charles, why you got to check about G? They stole it. They gave him a 2-piece spicy with no biscuit yesterday. This happened yesterday. And then they like
talking about whooping his ass for a long time.
Oh, yeah. So he got to get some real security shit.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up.
Charleston White. A lot of shit he said the truth, man. But he be
telling some true shit.
He be rubbed up in the wrong way, though, man.
Man, because, he be on talking shit about them rappers and whatnot.
Yeah, disrespecting the dead and shit. Oh, fuck him. He should have been dead. No, you can't. You got to be careful. And if you is going to be talking like that, you better have security. Shit. But yeah, we ain't going to get out of here, man. We ain't going to hold people all day. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas once again, everybody. Have a happy, safe New Year. We're going to see y'all back in 2024. We're going to bring you more episodes. Get us some guests back up here. We're going to have a lot to talk about, man. G Dillon got big plan 2024. What's happening, G-Ball?
Hey, man, like I always say, love yourselves, love one another. Merry Christmas. Don't spend all your damn money on Christmas.
They ain't going to listen.
know.
Especially the pro folks. They don't never listen.
Put some damn money in the bank. Them folks will be all right.
Shit. Them motherfuckers. What's the bank?
Yeah,
I know
right.
some grown motherfuckers don't even got a bank account and shit.
You know, I want everybody to enjoy this holiday season. Have a happy New Year, all of that. And love you guys, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, and I appreciate you too, G Dillon. We've been on this journey all year. You know what I'm saying? We had hiatus in a couple weeks, a month or so here and there.
Oh, yeah.
We plan to come to you every week, moving here on now. So going into after the new year. But
Oh, yeah. You know you my man.
we ain't finna stop though. We ain't finna stop.
You know, I still am feeling grateful for the opportunity. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the upcoming year, man. I just really feel good about things.
Yes, sir. And be safe, like we said. Don't drink too much. Don't eat too much, cause New Year. And y'all stay the fuck out the gym for the first 3 months. I can't find no pride when I go to the gym, cause they got their New Year's resolution. G-Ball. If y'all ain't gonna go, man, hey, stay out of there. They go from January to March. The gym be extra crowded, then it be empty after that. So stick to your New Year's resolution. Continue to work out. And we is out of this. Yeah.